Hello, it's Don Britton again, and this is my Mercedes SLK R170. You may have seen when I changed my drive belts, I found out this thing had air conditioning, and I didn't know it had because the bloody thing didn't work anyway. So I'm going to attempt to refill it, which is new to me and maybe a bit flaky, but I'm going to try and do it. From what I understand, this here is the low pressure valve that you plug your little refrigerant into, and your engine has to be running and everything. And these are the tools. This will go on to the thing I just showed you, the fitting I just showed you. This end goes on to the gas. It's got a bit of cap on it. Once it screws into there, punctures it, and the valve tells you. As far as I understand it, the car has to be running, and before you do anything, I do know that the compressor is not turning, and when I've read up about it, it says it will not turn if there's no pressure. So I'm going to start the car and then connect to this valve, my little tool, and I'll show you, see what happens. Okay, I'm inside my car, I've got it running. On the SLK it doesn't say AC anywhere, but anyway, this is the switches, that's on the coldest setting, so I'm going to put it onto there. That's the maximum, so it's blowing for what it's worth, but it's not cold, it's just air. So let's connect the tool up and see what happens. Okay, it's going to be a bit noisy, but I'll do the best. This cap just comes off, put it somewhere safe, and then on this it's just a slip fit. That's on. With the gauge, it hasn't done anything. Obviously, it doesn't have any pressure at all. So now I'm going to have to connect the gas bottle to that. So again, excuse the noise, but you have to have the car running. Hi. This is the continuation of my saga of recharging my SLK air conditioning. The rest of the video you've seen before this was taken about 5 days ago, but I uncharacteristically run into a snag. Ha ha ha. Basically, this was the canister I was showing you before, and that's the end. But the tool, which now I have another canister, hence why it's taken so many days, this tool wouldn't fit in here. So what did I do? What I usually do, bought another one, because I thought this fitting must be wrong. And the wind's blown everything. Anyway, it doesn't fit either, it's too big. So, number 3, does it fit? No. So you'd think I got the message, wouldn't you? No. Got onto Amazon, bought some adapters. Basically none of them made any difference, so it's cost me loads more money than necessary. I don't know why this one's got a different fitting, but it's not the same fitting as these smaller canisters. So today, yeah, these two small canisters turn up, this one of them, and it fits onto the original tool, so if I'd have had this in the beginning, everything would have been cool. Now you'll see, obviously, this is smaller than this one, but I thought of that. I bought 2 because I don't know how much gas this is going to need. So anyway, need to go back to where I left it before, get the car running, and then plug it in and see if I can get anything to work. Right, as before, I'm in the car. I've put it on the maximum setting. I've put it on the vent. So if the air conditioning was working, which it isn't, it's just warm air, I'd be getting cold air now. So now what I've got to do is lift up the bonnet, plug in that gas, and see what happens. Okay, back in the engine again. This piece goes on there. It's on. What you do next is just screw rise, and then this comes down, punctures the top of the canister and squirts the gas into there. So one minute I'll do that. Okay, we're going to start doing it. Put the gas in, and see how it goes. Gently screw it in. I've never done this before, so I don't know how it's going to work. It's screwing a long way. Oh, it's going up. That's all, so I need to put the other canister on, I think. Seems I made a mistake, it's not all the way in. Hold on. Shake it up a bit. No, that's all that's going to go in, I think. Let me try the other one. Oh, that's strange. It's coming out now. Oh, well, it seems like you have to puncture it and then let it out. It's in the blue anyway. The can's very cold. Ah, the compressor's kicked in there, so it must have got some gas. Let me shut it off. Okay, we'll take it out. And see if it's got any chili inside. Well, after a few minutes, the cool air is coming out inside, so you just need to put the cap back on. Screw it in. And you can see the compressor is going round, which it wasn't originally. The clutch didn't kick in. I've got cold air, amazing. So yeah, it's now working. I didn't think it was working. So basically I made a little mistake there. What you do on the canister, you screw the canister on and then you screw the needle in. I thought then all the gas came out and filled it up, but I was then, obviously you've just punctured it and the gas can't get out because the needle's in the way. So you unscrew the needle and then the gas goes in. So it's up into the right zone. And now I've got nice cool air coming out. Because you have to remember it takes a little while, obviously, because the car was warm inside, but before I was just getting hot air. So it's not difficult to charge up if you understand what it is, but get the right canisters, not like me. Just buy the right one the first time. Halfords do a thing as well, which is one big container, but it turns out I don't need two. One of the smaller ones was enough. It's gone up halfway through the correct section, so it appears to be alright, but I've got another one if it goes down, obviously. Let me have a look. Looking at one of my other tools, like I say, bought too many. On this one, it says the blue is full. Now, this is the one I used, and my pressure went up to roughly 3. So that's in the normal condition. Obviously if you go to yellow, it's a warning, and red's too much and green's not enough. So this is what you need. You don't need these pieces that I wasted £20 on. I bought these off of eBay. I think it was £18 for 2, and it's empty. So all of that's gone inside there. You need to be careful. Check up what refrigerant you've got. In my car, it is the old R134A. But the newer cars use a different refrigerant, and the connections are different. That's why I bought another connection, because I thought this one was for the other refrigerant, but I was wrong. For some unknown reason, this bloody bottle, I can't find anything that will connect to that. So I'll hang on to that. Must be for a different country or something. So don't buy all of these. Just buy this. Find out where your low pressure valve is on your car. Put all your air conditioning controls on. Put the fan on to maximum. Let the car run, and you'll end up with a working AC. Yeah, it's beautiful in here. So anyway, if you find that useful, I know it's a bit run around the mill and I screwed up, but that's what could happen to you. Just an ordinary guy just trying to help people out with their old cars. Subscribe and see what else come up with. I think soon I'm going to be changing the oil and brakes on a Nissan Juke that belongs to my son's wife. So if you've got one of them and you're looking for that, keep your eyes peeled, because I shall be doing it very soon. Cheers, bye.